Want to know the habits that damage your brain? Watch this video to find out. Today we're going to dive into a topic that's not only fascinating but also crucial for your overall health and well-being. Habits that damage your brain. Yes, you heard that right. In our fast-paced world, we often find ourselves indulging in habits that can actually harm our precious brain. So let's get right into it. Now picture this, your brain, the superstar organ that controls every single action and thought you have. It's like the CEO of your body, calling the shot and keeping things in check. From the moment you wake up to the time you go to bed, your brain is working tirelessly, processing information, solving problems, and orchestrating countless functions to keep you going. But here's the thing, as amazing as your brain, it's not invisible. It's highly sensitive and can be influenced by the choices we make and the habits that we form. Some of our everyday habits can actually disrupt its optimal functioning, affecting our cognitive ability, mood, and overall well-being. That's why it's important to understand these habits and their impact on our brain. By being aware of them, we can make conscious choices to protect and nurture the incredible organ. So let's embark on this journey together and explore the habits that can grow and rest in your brain's well-oiled machine. First up, we have smoking. It's not just terrible for our lungs, but also harmful to the brain. When you take a puff of the cigarette, tobacco introduces nicotine into your system. This nicotine triggers a release of dopamine, a pleasure-inducing chemical in the brain. And let me tell you, that rush of pleasure can be addictive. Smoking becomes a habit that can keep your brain craving for more, making it highly addictive. But here's the real kicker. Continuous smoking can actually reduce the number of neurotransmitters in your brain. This neurotransmitter plays a vital role in your transmitting messages between brain cells, influencing your mood, motivation, and overall cognitive function. When their number decreases due to smoking, it can lead to a lack of motivation, mood swing, and even plunge you into the depth of depression. It's like a dark cloud hanging over your brain, affecting its optimal performance. So it's clear that smoking isn't just harming your lungs, but also throwing a wrench into your brain's intricate machinery. Next on our list is drinking. Raise your hand if you ever had a wild night out with your friends. We all been there, but let me give you the inside scoop. Heavy drinking can actually wreak havoc on your brain. When you consume alcohol excessively, it's like a bulldozer crashing through your brain cells, causing a destructive in its wake. Yes, you heard me right. Say goodbye to those precious brain cells. The consequences of these brain cells: massacre, cognitive impairment, memory loss, and a decrease in brain volume. It's like your brain storage system is being tampered with, and important files are going missing. And let's not forget about the long-term effect of continuous alcohol misuse. It can lead to a condition called alcoholic dementia, where your decision-making skills become as challenging as solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Trust me, you don't want that. So it's clear that both smoking and drinking can have detrimental effect on your brain. They not only put your physical health at risk, but also mess with your brain's delicate balance. It's time to make conscious choices to protect your brain and steer clear of these harmful habits. Your brain will thank you, and you'll be on your way to maintaining a sharp focus and healthy mind. Now, let's dive into another habit that many of us are guilty of: leading sedentary lifestyle. Take a moment to think about it. When was the last time you broke a sweat? Regular physical activity is not only beneficial for your muscles and overall physical health, but also for your brain. When you engage in exercise, whether it's brisk walk, a gym session, or any form of physical activity, something amazing is happening in your brain. As you move your body, blood flows to the brain increases, ensuring that this remarkable organ receives the oxygen and nutrients it needs to function at its best. Think of it as a fueling station for your brain. By neglecting exercise and leading a sedentary lifestyle, you're depriving your brain of this vital supply, which can hinder its performance. The consequences of deprivation are significant. Without adequate blood flow and oxygen, it becomes harder for your brain to focus, concentrate, and stay sharp. You may find yourself struggling to retain information, experiencing mental fog, and feeling mentally sluggish. Moreover, leading a sedentary lifestyle can even put you at a high risk for conditions like Alzheimer's disease and dementia. These are frightening prospects, highlighting the critical importance of incorporating physical activity into your daily routine. Now, let's shift our attention to another beloved aspect of our life: junk food. We all love indulging in those guilty pleasures, whether it's a bag of chips, sugary treat, or a greasy fast food meal. However, excessive intake of processed and junk food can wreak havoc on your brain. These foods are often loaded with sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats, which may taste delightful but can have a detrimental effect on your brain. When you consume these substances in excess, they can cause inflammation in the brain. And no, we're not referring to the kind of inflammation that inflates the balloon. Instead, it's an internal inflammation that can lead to a decrease in cognitive functioning. Imagine your brain as a complex network of interconnected pathways responsible for various cognitive processes. When inflammation occurs, these pathways can become destructive, hindering communication and impairing cognitive ability. Memory loss, difficulty concentrating, and decreased cognitive flexibility are some of the consequences. Additionally, excessive intake of junk food can also damage those precious brain cells that are essential for optimal brain function. It's as if these unhealthy food choices launch an assault on your brain's structural integrity, causing damage that can have a long-term implication. So perhaps it's time to reconsider reaching for that bag of chips or opting for a sugar-loaded soda. By making healthier dietary choices and prioritizing nutrient-rich food, you could provide your brain with the nourishment it needs to strive. Opt for whole grain, fruit, vegetable, lean protein, and healthy fat to fuel your brain and support its long-term health. Remember, taking care of your brain extends beyond mental exercise and intellectual stimulation. It also involves making conscious choices about your physical health and nutrition. By incorporating regular exercise and opting for a balanced, whole food diet, you can ensure that your brain remains in top shape, allowing you to lead vibrant and mentally fulfilling life. Let's dive deeper into the topic of sleep, a habit that many of us struggle with at some point in our lives. Raise your hand if you're watching the video at 3 in the morning. Hey, no judgment here. We've all been there, facing sleepless nights or sacrificing precious hours of rest. However, it is crucial to understand that lack of sleep can have serious consequences for your brain. During those precious hours of shut-eye, your brain undergoes a remarkable process of repair and rejuvenation. It's like a spa day for your mind. While you sleep, your brain works tirelessly to consolidate memory, clear out toxins, and restore its energy reserve. It's during these moments of rest that your brain prepares itself for the challenges for the next day. But when you're constantly missing out on sleep or don't prioritize adequate rest, your brain suffers the consequences. You may start experiencing memory problems, finding difficulty to retain information or recall details. Concentration becomes a struggle, affecting your ability to focus and perform tasks efficiently. And let's not forget about the irritability that often accompanies sleep deprivation, making even the simplest of interaction a challenge. Not only that, but chronic lack of sleep can even contribute to the development of mental health conditions like depression and anxiety. The delicate balance of chemicals and neurotransmitters in your brain can be disrupted by prolonged sleep deprivation, leading to imbalance that affect your mood and overall well-being. So my friend, it's essential to prioritize and value those precious hours of sleep. Aim for a consistent sleep schedule that allows you to get the recommended 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Ensure your sleep environment is comfortable and conducive to rest. And avoid stimulating activities or electronic screen before bed. By giving your brain the rest it needs, you'll wake up feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to take on the day. Alright folks, it's time to wrap this up. We have explored some of the habits that can damage your brain, shedding light on the importance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. But fear not, there are ways to protect your brain and keep it in tip-top shape. Eating a well-balanced diet rich in nutrients, getting enough restorative sleep, staying physically active through regular exercise, avoiding excessive alcohol and tobacco use, and effectively managing all of your essential keys to safeguarding your brain's health. By making conscious choices and adopting healthy habits, you can provide your brain with the care and support it deserves. Remember, your brain is the VIP control center of your entire being. Orchestrating your thought, action, and emotion is worth investing in its well-being and giving it the attention it needs. So take care of it, my friend, and it will reward you with optimal cognitive function, emotional balance, and a vibrant life. Thank you for tuning in today. If you found this video informative and enjoyable, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more brain boosting content. Take care. Catch you in the next video.